Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Mental Monday. So today I want to continue the serial killer conversation and talk about another very intriguing case around the same time as Ted Bundy, maybe a little after his time, and that is John Wayne Gacy. John Wayne Gacy is a really kind of creepy one because he's really the whole killer clown brought to life. If you have seen it, or if you have heard of Pennywise and that whole phenomenon, it is something that is kind of brought to life with John Wayne Gacy because his job was performing as a clown at kids' parties. He was known as Pogo the Clown. He killed, confirmed, 33 boys and young men. And the really creepy part is he buried them under his house. So he didn't just kill them and leave them somewhere. He didn't bury them somewhere off-site. He buried them under his house. And you can actually find pictures of the police unearthing the bodies underneath his house. And that is when they found out. And this was actually another case very much like Ted Bundy in the fact that nobody around him believed he was capable of something like that. Nobody around him thought he was that kind of a person. Everybody said how nice and normal he was, how quiet and much more reserved he was, and they would have never thought he did something like that. They would have never thought he had that in him. And this is really interesting because he was focused on men, or boys, and that always brings about a very intriguing part to this because he was married. He was married, he had a family, and then he's killing and assaulting these boys. So I think that goes to show that it really is a total shift. It's a break from reality. It's a total break from the norm. And that can even be the norm for them. After he was convicted of sexual assault in 1968, his murders were uncovered. That's the pictures I was referring to of the police finding the bodies. And he was found guilty in 1980 and given multiple life sentences and death penalties. And in 1994, he was executed by lethal injection. This all took place in Cook County, Illinois. While most of the bodies were found underneath his house, there were some found in the Des Plaines River. And a quick search brought up a biography.com site for me that actually makes the statement Gacy had an abusive childhood and struggled with his sexuality. So it kind of brings up he had internal issues that he had not dealt with. He had things he was working through that he had not settled on, and that contributed in the way he went about committing these crimes, and even who were his victims, I believe. There's not too much else to say for John Wayne Gacy. That's kind of the biggest summation of his case and his murders. But I do want to say this is kind of a cultural thing now with the whole clown thing. It has become a huge part of our horror culture, looking at killer clowns, very, very much mirrored after John Wayne Gacy and the kind of persona that he took on when he was his alter ego. So that is the story for this week. Let me know if you have any questions about this case and John Wayne Gacy in general. And I hope you found this interesting. If you do and you like these videos, give this a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. Make sure to request any other highlights or profiles you would like me to do in this series, and just any other Mental Monday video ideas you would like to see that you would be interested in and that you've been wondering about. So I hope you enjoyed this. Give it a like if you did. Make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!